Welcome to the Gratitude Podcast, where we discuss all things growth, personal development, and how to live intentionally and purposefully. This week, we're gonna be talking about Big Homie G, who I refer to as God, and I felt very called to share what I'm about to share. So hopefully, it instills some faith in some of you and allows you to dive deeper into your faith. So, as some of you may or may not know already, I was laid off in September, and things have been hard since then. But one thing that I've been leaning on is my Bible plans. So, for those of you that don't know, I have the YouVersion Bible app, and they allow you to complete different plans based on like anything that you may want. They have plans catered to love, catered to anxiety, catered to growing your faith, like a bunch of different themes of plans that you can go down. So for me, I'm doing the 1 year Bible Express plan at the moment, and I swear that every time I need a message and I need a sign, I always get it. It is the craziest thing ever. And I'll just like open it up and then it'll just say like on the top exactly what I needed to hear or the confirmation that I needed. So I'm saying all of this to say that have faith. Have faith in the process. I honestly, despite the chaos that's going on and despite feeling a little bit down, growing my faith in God has allowed me to really just look at things differently. And I just know that everything that I'm going through right now, in retrospect, is going to be like, wow, it all makes sense now. But it only makes sense after you get through the storm. It doesn't make sense while you're in the storm, while you're in the trenches. It only makes sense after. So for me right now, I'm just like, okay, I know God is using me as a vessel. I know there's lessons that I need to learn in the process. But through the job seeking process, I've just been diving into God because I'm just like, He's going to guide me towards the right direction and towards the right jobs that I should be applying for. Because I say this all the time, but you shouldn't spray and pray when you're applying to jobs. It's going to get you nowhere and it's going to get you more rejections and sadness, of anything. So being intentional with that is very important. And I'm a very intuition led person. For those of you that don't know, so for me, I'm just like intuition combined with God, I'm gonna be destined for greatness. And that's what's been guiding a lot of the things that I've done. Like there's some jobs that people have sent me and I'm like, thank you so much for sending me this job, but then I won't go ahead and apply after I read through it because I feel like usually when I first of all, job descriptions are written not very great. But on top of that, as I read through the job description, I'm trying to see how it's making me feel. Am I excited about the work that I could potentially be doing? Am I excited by the company? Because as you and I both know, the majority of our waking hours are spent at work. So you should be somewhere that you genuinely enjoy going to because if you're just going there to collect the paycheck, eventually you're going to hate it there. And then shit's just gonna hit the fan. And that's just what's gonna happen. So for me, I'm a very passion led person. And I realized that early in my career, I was making a decent amount of money, but I just wasn't happy because I wasn't in my passion. I wasn't working in my passion. And now that I am, and I've just been able to experience something different. I'm just like, oh, this is what I want. This is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be working with youth during this season of my life. So lean on God. The signs are always going to be there. Listen to them, look for them. Sometimes they'll find you without you even looking for them. But I'm just so, so grateful that applications like the YouVersion Bible app exist. I'm grateful that I've been leaning towards diving in deeper with God during this season because I really could have let my depression take over. And something has just been telling me, like, lean into your faith with God. And then the TikTok videos are like, God got you going through some storms right now, but you're going to be okay. So it's like all the signs are there. And I just have a really good feeling that in the coming weeks, I'm going to be receiving wonderful news, knock on wood. But yeah, I'm just here to say that if you're going through a storm right now, lean on God. And that can be any religion that you're part of, whether you be Christian, whether you be Catholic, whether you be Muslim, whether whatever you believe in, whatever your higher power is that you believe in, lean on that during this season of life because they're always going to provide for you. You are never going to go hungry. You are never going to starve. When your faith is there and your faith is intact, God is always going to provide exactly what you need. So don't lose faith in the process. Ciao, until next time.